It's time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brewed Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas and Southern Missouri. It is Wednesday, November 21st, 2018, and it's 7 a.m.
It's a beautiful morning. It's a little chilly outside. I like it a little chilly.
How come he gives you such a nice countdown when he brings you in?
One stinking time, and I didn't do it.
Yeah, but that was the blunder heard forever.
That was a good one, though. You got to admit.
Is this something I'm unaware of?
Oh, no, you've heard about it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't.
Was this any football game?
It wasn't a positive thing.
It was definitely during a football game. Yeah.
Does the FCC get involved in this?
No.
Anyway, good morning. Welcome to Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host, along with Bob Rechtenwald and Scooter Callis today, and it's the Thanksgiving Eve show.
It is.
Where has this year gone?
Boy, ain't that the truth?
It seems like every year it's getting faster.
Wait till you get 60 years old. Wow.
I can wait.
Yeah.
I'll take the 0.
It's all right. I will wait. No problem.
Wow. I mean, really, here it is. But you know what I like this year about how the calendar is set up? I like an early Thanksgiving. It's on the 22nd. It gives us a full week, still in November.
To suffer?
No, well, yeah, to get over Thanksgiving. But, you know, it kind of gives us a little cushion into December and get ready for Christmas, you know.
There you go.
It gives you a full week to eat your leftovers.
You know, do you like the leftovers?
No.
I do. I like the leftovers. I can eat turkey and dressing for 3 or 4 days after.
See, I can. I'm
One
of
day
course,
only.
I've been nibbling a little bit over at the restaurant already. So,
with the specials y'all have.
but I'm looking forward to it. I'm deep frying a turkey. I'm looking forward to that. I like that deep fried turkey.
Hey, we're enjoying Brewed Awakening coffee this morning. You can do the same thing. 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby. Then we have Balmer Boulevard and 62 East Plaza. They were busy even yesterday afternoon, late. So with those 3 locations, drive by or walk in the hospital and get you a nice round of Brewed Awakening coffee. Best coffee in town, Brewed Awakening. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, just drinking muddy water.
There you go. You always come by here and get the maximum strength.
There you go.
Dale makes
Yep.
it.
I make it strong.
Yep, you've got to sign the FDA disclosure before you fill your cup.
Gil came in yesterday and he got a cup of it. Glug, 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 glug. Water.
If you get a little worried and you get a little shakes afterwards, that's normal. Everybody gets it.
Yeah. Pay no attention to the skull and crossbones at the front door.
The hazmat signs.
The hazmat signs, yeah.
But anyway, Brewed Awakening does have a lot of different blends and flavors. They also have the mochas, the lattes, anything you want. Drive by or walk in to a Brewed Awakening today. Right?
There you go.
All right. Morning prayer brought to you by Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas. I got this frog that won't hop today. Ribbit. That's left over.
I don't get that.
Don't get him started on the frog.
I get so tired of this hacking.
It's not easy.
Morning prayer brought to you by Roller Funeral Homes with all. What are you singing?
Don't worry, as soon as you start praying, he'll tell you. And he's at the 20, the 15, the 10.
It's not easy.
And all of a sudden you hear the Kermit the Frog song, and you lose it because you cannot carry on.
I find it funny.
Did you invite him to stay?
Between that and trying to do the replay, like right behind it, because I'm in his ear. He's all I hear. So he will start calling a game, and I start calling it back to him, but delayed.
Ooh.
Word for word.
Word for word.
Ooh. Cruel.
Yeah, so you need to pray for him.
I don't know if I have enough paper to write that. That would be a long one.
You can ad-lib. It's all right.
Morning prayer brought to you by Roller Funeral Homes across the state of Arkansas. With all our respect, Roller Funeral Homes, very much top-notch in professionalism, and went through it last weekend. I mean, my goodness. Wait, we got one more detail. You know, to the detail, to the point. Very, very professional and very caring. So when the need arises, Roller Funeral Homes, now's the time to pre-plan. You know, Bob brought this up, a couple weeks ago. One of your clients says, you know, you need to pre-plan, and that's exactly right, you know. And so tomorrow being Thanksgiving, after dinner, perhaps Friday or Saturday, family hangs around a bit. Mom, Dad, we need to do some talking because you're not spring chickens anymore,
Yeah, talk to them about it because, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's inevitable.
And it's one of them things that why leave it on the left family to have to deal with all of it by themselves. We're at this moment, we're all healthy and okay. It could change.
Yep.
Very quickly it could change.
Well, look what happened to you last year.
Absolutely.
It was a surprise to everybody. With
Well,
Bob, and
look what happened to your mom. And
Yep.
I hate to keep bringing that up to you, but
a year ago,
that is a prime
Yep.
example. A year ago, your mom was
good.
strolling along
Yeah.
as an 85, 86-year-old woman and getting along good. And then 3 months later, all of a sudden,
Whole life changed.
hey, I've got this problem, and
Within a year, it's over.
in short term, and she's gone. So why not use this holiday season to talk about it?
And that's where Roller Funeral Homes in Mountain Home. See Brad, see Bruce, see Chris. Go down and see Roller Funeral Homes. I went through it, and I can brag about them, really. Once again, Roller Funeral Home brings the morning prayer, and so let's do our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, 1 Chronicles 16:34 says, "Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever." Lord, sometimes I think we're just spoiled, like little spoiled brats. Your blessings are so abundant, yet you keep on blessing us. Lord, tomorrow I pray we take a few minutes and look back at all you've done and have made possible. Some people may say it's circumstantial, some claim luck. I say it's the Lord's blessings. So Lord, thank you. And yes, we still have sad days and bad things happen, but you're there for us. I pray you help us to see the good that can come after the bad stuff, and that's my prayer today. Amen. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, bringing morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes.
One more thing about Roller.
Yep.
I was in Fayetteville over the weekend to celebrate Thanksgiving with all my kids and the grandkids. And the two boys and I and one of the son-in-laws, we had to go deal with some medical stuff. And one of their commercials came on over there.
Oh, right, yeah.
And one of the boys asked me, said, "Dad, is that the same Roller that's in Mountain Home?" And I said, "Yeah, they absolutely probably are the largest
In the state.
funeral directors service in the state of Arkansas." And not only are they home-based, but the young lady that controls Roller now is from Mountain Home. She graduated Mountain Home schools. And they didn't realize that, but they're huge. And if you have family in other areas, when we're talking about Roller Funeral Home, we're not just talking about Mountain Home.
We're talking about
They can help you probably anywhere in the state of Arkansas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they can.
I just wanted to throw that out there. So
Yeah, you just go to the website and pick a city. Yeah, good point. Thanks. That's good stuff. And our thanks and happy Thanksgiving to our sponsors, Roller Funeral Home, and thank you. Morning weather brought to you by Old
Kermit the
Time-
Frog.
Kermit the Frog. Rabbit. Trumpet, please.
Dun, dun, dun.
He's getting better. Can you do it?
no,
No.
He's more of a trombone.
I'm a tuba dude.
Tuba. Boom, boom. Morning weather brought to you by Old Time Restaurant on the Square in Mountain Home.
Boop, boop.
Today's the last day for the special,
Today
and the
is
last
it.
day until Monday.
You got baked ham and turkey.
Good
and
thing you're going out of town, huh? You had no place to eat.
I know. But come Friday and Saturday, Amanda, Scooter.
Oh,
They've
you're
been-
back. You're not staying.
No, I don't. I'll be back Thursday night.
No.
They've been keeping them running though. They really
Oh,
have.
I know.
It's
Yeah,
been a
it's been
full
busy.
house, and but the good thing about Thanksgiving is most people are ordering the specials, so they have it ready like that, so they can get you in and out.
Yeah.
Even though it seems busy, so I had a couple people say, "Well, I went to go in there and it was full," and so trust me, they're going to get you in and out, especially if you're going for the special. And
Yeah.
that ham and turkey she does, oh my gosh, it is amazing. And you get all the trimmings: yams, cornbread dressing, rolls. You get vegetables, all sorts of stuff. It's a whole plate full.
Well, I've seen the pictures. My goodness.
Yeah,
Vegetable. How you spell that? Vegetable.
vegetable. Come on now,
You invited me.
You invited.
you get veggies. How's that?
Veggies.
Veggies. Why did we invite him? I hadn't figured that out yet. No, but then we will be closed
Thursday,
on
Friday,
Thursday.
Saturday.
Yeah, we'll be opening back up on Monday.
Well, that's
so.
good. Gives the employees a break.
With
Time
the
to
chicken
relax.
fried steak special.
You bet.
Yep.
You got it. See, he remembers.
Uh-huh.
Dale.
I know. Morning weather brought to you by Old Time Restaurant on the Square at Mountain Home. We're at 25 degrees in Mountain Home, 30 at Harrison, 27 at Hardy. It's 23 at Mountain View, 23 at Yellowville and Marshall. 25 at Calico Rock along the beautiful White River. In St. Louis, it's 28. 25 at Poplar Bluff, Missouri. Branson at 36. 32 at West Plains, Missouri, and 3 degrees warmer in Watford City, North Dakota than it is here. So that cold air is heat wave.
Ooh.
Wow. And on the radar, we do have a hint of shower activity in Northern California and off the coast of Oregon and Washington. So hopefully some rain can come to the
fire-stricken California.
Man, it's terrible.
Then it looks like they had some rain the other day come through, but that doesn't look like it's really going to do much.
That's not going to do much because it looked
part.
like it's going closer to Oregon than California. Yeah. But we still pray for rain for California in that area. You know, the drought monitor I looked at yesterday wasn't all that bad, but just the water tables themselves are down. So most of the country clear right now. A little bit in California, Oregon, and Washington. A little bit in Minnesota and New York. And Florida getting a little bit down in the main peninsula of Florida. Other than that, it's pretty clear across the United States.
For people traveling, that's a good thing.
I mean, yeah. You can go from Nevada all the way to Virginia and not hit anything today. I-70 across through Denver looks good.
I think you're going to see a lot of people traveling today to go visit relatives. So
I-55, New Orleans to Chicago, it's in good shape too. So take a quick look at Arkansas. All highways are clear there, it looks like. Of course, they crank up that radar to try to find any moisture at all. All highways in Arkansas are clear. It's going to be a beautiful sunshiny day here. And in Missouri, St. Louis stop here. I-70, I-44, 64 east out of East St. Louis, Illinois to Mount Vernon. I-70 east, Vandalia, Effingham. I-57, Champaign, Urbana. I-74 at Peoria. I-55, 24. Everything looking good right now across the way. Southwest Missouri, of course, there's nothing shown up there. Joplin, Tulsa, Springfield, Lebanon, Kansas City, I-70, I-44. Let's go to Nashville and see what's on I-40 over there. I-24, Chattanooga, Nashville, I-40, Nashville west towards Jackson, east towards Cookeville, and Clarksville looks good. Knoxville, no problems there. Wow, really, really good. The 7-day forecast coming up today. Early freezing fog, then sunny, a high of 58 today, clear tonight, low of 34. Thanksgiving Day, excuse me, high of 59 with bright sunshine, low of 41 Thursday night. Then Friday, here comes the rain, 51 degrees and rain, 90% chance during the day, 30% chance Friday night, low of 41. Then Saturday, a high of 63 degrees, low of 46 with a high of 53 on Sunday. See if there's any more extent. I'm going to scroll this down a little bit, Scooter. Sunday night, low of 31. Monday, a high of 45. And then Tuesday, we're still in the 40s. So we got some warm weather coming up. Good timing on that one. Road conditions for travel in Arkansas right now, all look good. We do have some construction at Lee County Highway 238. And so that's a highway closure. It just says that they're doing some closure. This is a state road. It's not going to affect a lot of people, but it's a state road in southeast Arkansas, 238. They're doing some.
Click that again. Oh, that's iDrive. I was wondering where you picked that up at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's Lee County, Arkansas. This is down around south of Forest City, down south of I-40.
You can get that map on your phone too, and it is just awesome. They update it regularly, so when it's snowing, you can see what roads the state updates, what roads seem to be getting slushy.
Oh, cool.
And what, it's really handy when you're traveling.
In the
Missouri, use MoDOT.
In Missouri, right here on I-44, there's outer road. 44 is closed in both directions. This is an outer road, not I-44. And let's see, I'm going to pull that up just a little. There's construction here. Road closed work zone, Route W, northbound in Berry County. This is a county road, state road in Missouri. Will not affect travel much at all. You always go around the little county roads. And that's about it. Let's see, there's I-55 in southeast Missouri from Memphis. See what it is. No, Route P, so it's another state, county road there in Missouri. So it looks like here to St. Louis, here to Kansas City, Springfield, no matter what, in Missouri and Arkansas. I think it's go, 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 So,
all right.
Yeah, that's pretty good. iDrive, for folks that need to know, this is iDrive Arkansas. You just go into iDrive Arkansas and you look for road conditions map. And, of course, green is normal. They've got the interstates marked as green. If they're orange, yellow, orange, red, then you've got an issue here. And then they got the map key. If there's ice, slush, whatever, they've got the color coding here.
And they keep up with it. I mean, it's right up to date.
Now, if you're going, now something else I want to point out. Can you throw that back up? I want to show some folks here something. Okay, if you want to go to, let's say you're going to Mississippi, you click on state of Mississippi, and they interact with these. So now you can go into the Mississippi map. And from Mississippi, you can go to Alabama, so you can check, and let's see what their, they have their welcome center. So here's a welcome center on I-20, it looks like here. There's a welcome center there. And Mississippi has got some road work here. So all of these little identifiers are really, really helpful. State of Tennessee, if you're going from Mississippi into Tennessee, this will bring up Tennessee MoDOT. And let's see what we have here. Down around Lynchburg, Tennessee, click that. Route 130 northbound in Franklin County. So a lot of good information on these maps. You can always go to iDrive Arkansas for the Arkansas, or MODOT, Missouri Department of Transportation.com, and pick this up on computer. And the apps are also available on iPhone. Yep.
They're pretty cool. We use them especially for the wrestling tournaments, so we can tell if when there's some snow on the ground or expect delays or whatever.
And neat. Community calendar brought to you by Affordable Housing, 741-2883. I finally found this thing. The Holiday Craft and Bake Sale takes place on Saturday, December 1st at Redeemer Lutheran Church's Fellowship Hall. It's going to be from 11 to 1 for the chicken, noodle soup, and crusty bread. You can dine in or take out. The Holiday Craft and Bake Sale is from 8 until 2. So come on by Redeemer Lutheran Church on Highway 5 North at North Street. You get handmade crafts, unique gifts, Christmas decorations and ornaments, free coffee, spiced apple cider, and let's see, homemade baked goods, candy, and snacks. Boy, it sounds good. Redeemer Lutheran Church right there. It's the Christian Life Center that's behind the main body of the church on North Street, and they do a great, great job over there. Then we have Gifts for Girlfriends coming up on November 30th and December 1st from 10 to 4. 37 booths, all selling gifts for women, men, and kids, food trucks, free admission, lots of easy parking. This is at Stone Creek Ranch at 626 Circle B Lane in Mountain Home. Need the map? Go to StoneCreekRanchResort.com, and you can see it right there on the website. And follow the red signs. It's brought to you by K26 Television Harrison, XL7 TV here in Mountain Home, Marvelous Magazine, and of course the Baxter Bulletin. You guys know of anything going on? You've got wrestling tournament come up on December 1.
December 1st, we've got our youth wrestling tournament. It'll be at the high school gym. The wrestling will start at 9 o'clock and run to roughly 3 o'clock.
What's admission for spectators? Folks just
I believe it's 5 to get in.
Bob, you know anything?
No, I don't.
No, I don't either.
Thanksgiving's tomorrow.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Thanks
just
really
thought
much.
I'd throw that in there.
7:18, we need to take our first
the ever-dreaded Black Friday shopping will start.
Not
are
me.
you? Yeah.
Let's talk about that after. Let's take a quick commercial. Talk about that. Be right back.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the pie lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
Life is too short to wear boring clothes. Welcome to Shabby to Chic Salon and Boutique, where we carry the latest trends and fashions and accessories at prices anyone can enjoy. Feel beautiful while looking fabulous with a large range of fashions that fits anyone's sense of style. You're sure to discover something unique and new at every visit. Shabby to Chic also features 12 professional stylists, aesthetics by Amy J, a nail technician, and 4 tanning beds. Excite your style at Shabby to Chic Salon and Boutique in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire's Barbershop today, a unique gentleman barbershop. Get back in style from a former celebrity and hairstylist and a licensed barber instructor who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire's Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 848 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today.
Come on down to In the Company of Dogs, where your dog will be treated like family. We offer professional service with over 30 years experience for all your grooming and obedience needs. Away from home during the day and your dog is left home alone? No problem. We also offer doggy daycare. You can be assured that your dog will be comfortable at all times, and we never use any harsh corrections. We're located in the College Shopping Plaza in Mountain Home next to the Dollar General, or give us a call at 870-232-1784. It's a great day in the company of dogs.
You've tried medications just cover up the pain, and you've tried dieting to help lose weight. Before you try something drastic like surgery to get rid of the numbness and tingling, why don't you try a better approach to health? Hi, I'm Dr. Charles Osgood, and at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we heal the whole person the natural way.
At Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we take a hands-on approach to chiropractic care, massage therapy, and nutritional counseling. Our 20 years of service has led to successful results.
When I come in to see Dr. Osgood, sometimes after one adjustment, I have immediate relief. Sometimes it takes 4 or 5 adjustments.
I recommend Mountain Home Family Chiropractic because it really works and keeps me pain-free.
Mountain Home Family Chiropractic supports the community by donating to Mountain Home Food Basket and the Lions Club. Request an appointment with us today at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. Excellence for your body and frame alignment. (7:22), we got a little time to kill. We're going to be talking tomorrow and Friday. We got some pre-recorded shows with Pastor Dave Kapler of Trinity Lutheran Church and Pastor Scott Spear of Eastside Baptist Church. Going to bring some devotional time, and we're going to fill in the gaps with some gab.
There you go.
And so,
there you go.
And Thanksgiving, to me, Thanksgiving's a time with family, friends, be at home, be with family, you know. Now, of course, I'm going to Conway tomorrow for Thanksgiving. I'll be home Thursday night.
I was going to say, yeah, you're leaving tomorrow, aren't you?
Yeah, and just run down there and be home.
You guys do that every year. How about you, Bob?
I'm here. We've already done it.
You're already over, huh?
Already over.
There you go. I'm one of them this year that if you want to see me, you come see me.
Well, you know, I remember him being the same way last year.
Who, him?
Yeah. Was I? Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
But it seemed like up to then I was always gone every Thanksgiving. We'd go to Memphis or go to Blue, Mississippi, or go visit somebody.
I like traveling at Thanksgiving when the weather's good. You know, for years we did family gatherings at Poplar Bluff, Missouri. My grandparents had a small house. I mean, 3-bedroom, but a small house. But the whole gang would gather, and of course they had 8 acres, and of that 8 acres, 5 was pretty good woods. So once the ticks and chiggers were all gone, you could go out in the woods and walk the fence row, and it was really pretty. Did that for 25 years, and I've been going to Conway for 22 or 23. So
there you go.
It's just a lot of fun.
You know, it's at one point to where you just quit traveling. You know, you just you don't have the kids to load up to go see the grandparents and all that stuff. And when Tina and I were young and the kids were young, we traveled every holiday because nobody would make the trip to Dallas, or because we spent a lot of time in Dallas and Louisiana and working in oil fields. But you know, it is a time of the year that you got to remember the folks don't have nobody.
Yeah.
You know, so if you've got friends and neighbors and relatives around, be thankful for them and go see them.
Mm-hmm.
We've always got some close people we get connected with at the restaurant that may not have somebody, and we always invite them over for Thanksgiving and they can come over and hang out with us, and that's what it's all about. I mean, just get together, have relax, have some fun.
Something else that pops up. Excuse me. I read the obituary at my mom's service on Saturday, and one point I wanted to bring out was, and we've seen this, and we're all guilty of it, you know, and I put it on Facebook a long time ago. Well, yeah, I heard Uncle Henry had another spell. I need to go see him. Ain't been over there in 3 or 4 or 5 years, but you know, he's about 8 miles out of the way. But one of these days I'll get over there and see him. when they pass away, I mean, you're going to drive 400, 500 miles. I had people from Nashville and Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and St. Louis come to a funeral. I said, I welcome everybody here, but I know Mom would have rather you stop by 2 years ago for 30, 40 minutes, had a glass of iced tea, or stop by for a meal. So take the time to visit family before it's too late, you know?
Tomorrow you're not promised.
Yep, that is true.
Yeah.
Never know what's going to happen today.
And starting today until January 2nd is a hard time
for a lot of people.
For a lot of folks. I don't care what age. You know, you've got young kids that have lost their parents at young ages, and you've got older parents that have lost their spouses and their own children. And it's a hard time for them between today and the day after New Year's.
Tomorrow for me will be the first time in my life I'll wake up in the house with just me and the dog. Yep.
So it's that's
it.
It's a hard time.
It can.
So anyway, how do you feel your day? Traveling? You're going to be traveling.
I will, yeah.
When you get there, you'll help prepare the meal, or it'll be done when you get there?
Do a little bit. You know, I'll do whatever they need help with. Sometimes setting up some chairs. My uncle's got a pretty good house, pretty good sized house. They've got a nice dining room off of the kitchen area, but the fun part, we just set a lot of tables up in the garage. He's got a nice big garage that we have lots of tables and decorate, and it's just fun and homey, you know. It's just fun.
So after you get done deep frying that turkey, Scooter, what do you sit around and watch football?
Sit around and hang out, play games with the family, stuff like that. We're one of them. We encourage our family to come over early and just hang out all day, so we can cook together, we can play some games, just have a good time.
When I was a kid, we would, of course, my family's been pretty active sport family, and my dad started it all, and we would watch football every weekend. But on Thanksgiving, it would be the only time we'd watch any college ball.
Really?
I never watched a college football game any other day than Thanksgiving until my kids started playing football.
Really? Do they even? I thought now it's NFL on
Thursday.
On Thursday, but then collegiate will be Friday.
On Friday.
Yeah.
So on the Thanksgiving weekend, Dad would draw up a pool.
Oh.
And we'd have to all pitch in $1. You know, we're talking 6, 7, 8 years old. We'd all pitch in $1, and whoever guessed the most winning teams would win the kitty. Well, then at New Year's, for when all the bowl games started, of course, back then they didn't have 47 different bowls.
I think there was 4 in our day.
You know, so at that point, they would do a college thing. After I grew up and started with my boys, we would do basically the same thing, but with college. After my kids started growing. So it's usually just a day of chilling, you know, just relax and enjoy family.
When we were up at Poplar Bluff, we'd be all over that 8 acres. You know, we'd be out in the woods, you know. And one thing on Thanksgiving, though, we always had everybody bought their guns, and we had a target shoot.
There you go.
We had handguns, rifles, shotguns, anywhere from 22s to my 44 Magnum handgun, you know.
We started talking about Black Friday shopping a while ago.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I remember as a kid, and I lived in suburbia, Illinois, you know, outside of Chicago, quite a ways. But back in the day when we were young, of course, Scooter's still young, but back when you and I were young, you couldn't buy anything on Sundays.
Right.
They had the blue law. You couldn't buy nothing but essentials on Sundays. And Thanksgiving was another Sunday in the middle of the week. You could not. Nothing could be bought on Thanksgiving Day. Now we've got stores that are opening to get the $1 on Thanksgiving and Easter.
See, I have a problem with that. If you're going to do Black Friday, do it on Friday. Don't do it on Thursday night. Don't do it.
And they say, oh, all stores open at 2 p.m. on Thursday or noon on you know, let the people have the day off. I refuse to go to a retail establishment on Thanksgiving Day, and I'm not going anywhere on Friday.
I will say this. It is a good thing. I know they started changing up how they're doing things, because I went to a Black Friday a few years ago at Walmart, of all places.
Oh, boy.
And the way it was set up, you just asked for somebody to get hurt. They'd bring these cartons out wrapped in plastic. And then at the exact time, the guy would start cutting the wrapper, and everybody just start climbing over each other trying to get one. And it's like, what in the world?
And a lot of times it's televisions.
Why does that have to start at 4 o'clock in the morning?
I
don't get it. I don't get it.
It's stupid.
Now they're starting to do lines and give out tickets. Which
why not run it noon to midnight? Let the people have time with their family. Let them get up the next morning. Let them have the ability to travel somewhere to be with family and have time to get home. Why not run Black Friday from noon to midnight?
Well, I remember when I worked out at Walmart at Flippin', one of the ladies that was older than me, I said, "Oh, you got family coming?" "Yeah, daughter and son-in-law coming in with my grandchild. But, I got to be at work at 4 a.m. on Friday, so we got to cut it short on Thursday." To me, that just let your employees have time with family,
it's a different world, though. It's all about the buck.
It's all we've commercialized Thanksgiving all the way back. Well, you get Halloween and Thanksgiving mixed in with Christmas, and like I was telling somebody, I was at one store one time, they had a skeleton up there with a turkey over here and glass ornaments hanging out of the skeleton, ears.
All wrapped in one.
I mean, it's like Halloween, Christmas, and Thanksgiving right here. Anyway, we got to take a break.
But one quick thing, because I'm leaving this when we go to break. If they can sell those items that cheap during Black Friday, why can't they find a middle-of-the-road price to sell them at all year round?
There you go. I agree.
Yep.
Y'all have a great Thanksgiving.
You too,
we'll
Bob.
see you Monday morning.
Thanks, Bob.
All right, coming up after the break, pre-recorded interview with Lieutenant Governor Tim Griffin. So be right back. With a large showroom of over 13,000 square feet, the Furniture Depot is your local choice for quality name brand furniture at prices anyone can afford. They carry a great selection of catnapper recliners, power recliners with lumbar support, and lift chairs. Check out Furniture Depot's variety of living room and dining room sets in various styles and designs. And don't forget about their mattress gallery featuring Serta, Symbol mattresses, and adjustable beds. Family owned and operated, that's Furniture Depot, located in the Ozark Shopping Center in Mountain Home. Nemus Pizza in Gassville, Arkansas is your home for national and international award-winning pizza. Nemus Pizza offers artisan-made award-winning pizza with only the freshest and finest of ingredients. Each pizza is made from scratch and hand-tossed at the time you place your order. And also check out their calzone strombolis, an oven-baked folded pizza stuffed with your choice of meat. Sauce can be on the side or included inside at your request. Nemus Pizza in Gassville, Arkansas, your home for award-winning pizza.
Why would I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrub stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands including Carhartt, Cherokee, and Gray's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Clogs, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractable, compression socks, paramedic BDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, as well as minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
It's that.
We're visiting you today with our Lieutenant Governor of the great state of Arkansas, the Honorable Tim Griffin. Welcome, sir. Good to have you here.
Thank you for having me. Good to be back in this area. I was up here for a Republican dinner, about
the 20th of October.
God,
Time
seems
flies,
like
yeah.
seems like, oh God, this campaign, all the days run together. It's over now. Yeah,
Hallelujah.
we were up here for a great. We had a great Veterans Day ceremony over at the high school.
Yep.
So
a lot of fun.
Amazing.
Let's talk a little bit about veterans and the whole purpose of the program. This is being recorded on November 8th at about 5 after 11. We had a program at the Mountain High School, about 1,200 students, about 120 veterans. As a non-veteran, I get a tear in my eye and a lump in my throat, and sometimes I think I don't really need to go to these because it gets emotional when you think of the service. You're a veteran yourself. You still serve, and you've been in the military, what, 20-plus years now?
Be 23 in June, so I got 22 and a half, something like that, yeah.
And so educating our young people to know what is going on, what is the battlefield, you know, whether you're peacetime, wartime, stateside, or foreign soil, it's a sacrifice.
Yeah, and as I talked about today, when we think of Veterans Day, if you said to someone, hey, why do we have Veterans Day? Most people would probably say, to thank veterans for their service, right? To recognize and honor. And if you look up what honor is, it means the highest respect, to honor veterans. And that's true. That's the primary purpose, but that is the primary purpose, not the only purpose. That's the primary purpose, and for a lot of people, that's the only thing they would probably cite as the reason. But if you look at the legislation and that sort of made Veterans Day an official deal, and if you look at the history of it, you start to see that there's something else going on, and that's the educational part of it. And so, yes, we are thanking veterans for their service, we're honoring them, and we're honoring their families that sort of help them do their job. But there's this other issue, and that is, okay, so that room today was packed, right? The gym today was packed.
Yep.
If you could live 100 more years and come back and visit and walk in that gym in 2001, the year 2118, 100 years from now, on Veterans Day, if you were to walk in that gym, would there be anybody in there? Would there have been, in the days leading up to Veterans Day or on Veterans Day, would there have been a ceremony like that? That's the question you got to ask. Because if you ask that question, people go, well, of course we'll keep having this. Of course we will.
But we're just one generation away from not having freedom.
Yeah,
too.
well, and I think George Washington's the one that said that. One generation away. Maybe it was some other folks that said it too. But it does sort of raise the question. I believe if you said to me, will we be doing this in 100 years? Will we be honoring veterans? Will we have a packed house, etc.? I would say yes. But it's not yes because it's automatic. It's yes because I believe we will continue to do the work to get there, right? It's like this. If you said, will your child make it through school? Will they be taken to school every day? Are they going to make it through the school year? I'd say yes. Well, it's not because I'm going to go on vacation. It's going to happen automatically, and my kid's just going to show up at school every day prepared and ready to go. No, it's because I plan on doing my job as a parent.
Right.
I predict, I plan to do that, right? So if people were to say in 100 years, will there be the respect? Will there be the event? I would say yes, but it's not because it's automatic. It's going to fall out of the sky. It's guaranteed. People are born with that. No, it's because I know that we're going to keep doing the work. We're going to keep teaching the next generation. But my point today was that this is not automatic. Kids are not born with values that respect veterans. They don't know when they're born. I've got a 10-month-old. I've got an 11-year-old. I've got an 8-year-old. I can speak from experience when it comes to kids. They're born with some instincts, but they're not born with all of the values they need.
Right.
They have to be taught, right? So what guarantee is it that the kids that will be born in 20 years, 40 years, 60 years, that they're going to have when they start to get older toward adulthood, that they're going to have those values? Well, there's no guarantee.
Right.
There is never a guarantee. So what we have to do is we've got to pour our heart into this generation. That is what assures us that though this generation will teach their kids when we're gone, and their kids and their kids. So there is never a guarantee, and that's the thing about democracy, right?
Right.
You don't win an election or achieve a goal and then you're done. You can go, whoop, we've passed the law, we've got the Constitution, we can all go on vacation. It is a full-time job to be engaged and to make sure that things go as they should.
Here's what bothers me, Mr. Griffin, is we commercialize this. Now, I guarantee you there's going to be ads not only here, but throughout the regions. The big Veterans Day sale going on now at whatever store.
Yeah.
That bothers me. We're monopolizing this, or not monopoly, we're commercializing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think
I think it needs to be a more respected day.
More respect, more somber. I think that obviously most people, everybody I know that uses that, they don't intend it that way. But I see what you're saying. I can see how it becomes just another holiday. We have our this sale and our that sale. And that's a challenge to all of us, though, to make sure that it doesn't become just another holiday.
Yeah.
Just another day, just like 4th of July, just like Memorial Day, just like Veterans Day. It can't become just another day off or another day on the calendar or whatever. That's great because we have freedom. We need to celebrate our freedom. But it is important to understand what the purpose is. And yes, we should respect veterans all day long, every day. But there are special things that we do on these occasions. As I said today at the deal, we've set special time aside.
Right.
In a day and time where we rarely set any time aside because we're going so fast. And trust me, I'm going as fast as anybody. Living on the smartphone, living in my truck, going here and there.
Right.
We're on the road 7 hours a day. So this is saying, hey, this is special enough. Well, we're gonna put the phone down, freeze everything else,
and
we're gonna do this, like going to church on Sunday or whatever. When you worship, focus, right? We're gonna put it, and so I think there's a special component to that, and I think it's up to all of us individually to make sure that it retains that special nature.
From words that I heard you say, respect, we've heard respect, flag veteran. Of course, some of the controversies died down in the NFL, but as you continue to serve, and we saw those veterans from World War II all the way up to Vietnam, Saudi, and places like that, Afghanistan. My director right here is a veteran right here. And when you see people protesting, burning the flag, stomping on the flag out in the middle of a street in Hollywood or New York or wherever it may be, Memphis or St. Louis, and then you see multi-millionaire football players not respecting that anthem or that flag. How do you feel as you fought for the freedom for them to actually do that, but yet there's a difference between expressing your thoughts in disrespect?
Well, I think it emphasizes the need to do more of what I've been talking about. Because, as I was saying, values are going to be learned. And when we think of values, we think sort of in a positive way. But there are values that are not positive, right? So values are going to be learned by kids who become adults,
right?
Whether we teach them or not, whether we teach them through conduct or by words or however we teach them. And so if we don't teach these young people, where are they going to get them? They're going to get them somewhere, and they may get the wrong ones. Yep. You know, they may think that the only discussion that they've ever, some kids, and it would be unfortunate, but for some kids, maybe the only discussion they've ever heard of the flag or the Star-Spangled Banner or the Pledge of Allegiance, maybe the only discussion they've ever heard is the NFL's discussion.
Yeah.
You know, maybe they've gone through the motion in the morning at school, whatever, but no one's ever explained it, right? And so the first discussion they hear is their football star. So we lose that one.
Yeah.
Potentially. You know, so, I mean, it's just more, the way you do it is you got to lean in on the education. That's why when I go to these events and I see young people, now obviously there's a ton of young people, this is a school event, but I would say that probably 95% of the events I do around Veterans Day, around Memorial Day, they're not
any kids.
They're not at schools, right? They're not at schools. They're at a VFW, ceremony. They're at a monument. I've got a number of them coming up. I've got one in Springdale on Saturday. I think I've got one on Wynn on Saturday. I've got 3 on Monday.
Wow.
Hot Springs, Little Rock, and Little Rock. And none of those are at a school. So I'm always watching and looking around, because I talk about this just about every one I go to, because, you gotta talk about, you gotta keep talking about it, talking about it. So, but I look around at every one, and when I see Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, whatever, I'm like, that's great. Somebody thought to bring them. Somebody. Otherwise, you get a generation that passes in 20 years, and where's the replacement, right?
I know.
And so, but I'll tell you, I'm encouraged. The positive side here is not only encouraged by what y'all had here. I mean, gosh, 1,500 or whatever it is. Young people, that's outstanding. But at most of these events, they're not geared toward young people. But people bring their kids. I bring my son. I take my son a lot. My daughter when she was younger, but I take my son a lot, and he's real interested in the military. And I mean, I can see in him.
That's good. That's good.
I can see in him this knowledge that he's acquired. Yeah, me talking and teaching, but also he knows what to do because he's been to so many of these events, right?
That's good. And you've taught those values to him.
Yeah, so excellent. I'm optimistic. I just want to, I just keep reminding folks.
Let's flip the page to post-election. And the one thing that concerns me, there's been a lot of discussion on Facebook. You know how accurate that can be. People not understanding the ramifications of raising the minimum wage in the state of Arkansas. It was almost a 2-to-1 margin. Oh, yeah, we're going to make $11 an hour. Let's look at this in a perspective where I'm going to predict where your wholesale price index for your mom and pop shops will go up maybe as high as 30%. Your thoughts?
So here's I'll give you my general argument, and then I'm gonna cite two business owners. Okay. And the first thing I would say is, if a business has a budget, and they have a budget for payroll, let's say that budget is $10,000 a month, they can dedicate to payroll, right? And right now, they've got however many people that would be, okay? $10,000 a month payroll. Let's say it's, I don't know. Let's say it's 15 people or whatever. I don't know what it is, but whatever the number is, that's how many people they've got. They've got that budgeted for payroll. When you immediately, and some of those people, most of those people are not at minimum wage, so they're not affected. But you've got several people at minimum wage, okay? And this passes. Well, they do the calculation, and they then bust the 10,000 significantly to keep paying those people.
Right.
So what they do is they say, look, our budget per month for payroll cannot be more than 10,000. We were already at 10,000. Now this is passed. We've got several people who are minimum wage. The only way we can stay within our budget and keep the business going is if we lay somebody off.
Exactly.
So, and I sometimes we don't talk about this issue right. Everybody is for people making more money.
You bet.
The problem is, everybody's not going to, all the minimum wage people aren't going to make more money in a vacuum. For every so many people who are going to make more money, somebody's going to lose their job.
Yep.
That's the issue. Now, that's the hypothetical. That's sort of what you'd hear from an economist or somebody in business hypothetically. But let me give you two specifics, okay? Because these are job losses in Arkansas. I'm going to tell you about them. So I've got a buddy who owns a bunch of chain restaurants that sell chicken, okay? And this is a chain out of Texas. It's real well known in Texas.
Okay.
But he's got franchises in Arkansas. Okay. So, and I'm going to go ahead and, well, I'm not going to name it, but in any event, it's a franchise. It does well. It sells chicken. It's good. It also sells catfish. So he's got one in South Arkansas. And I was at an event in South Arkansas, where I'm from, not long ago. And this is what happened. So I texted him and I said, hey, I'm at your restaurant getting some chicken. And he said, what are you doing in town? And I said, oh, I had an event down here. And he said, man, this minimum wage increase is going to kill me. I'm not. And I said, what do you mean? And he said, I am opening new stores in Texas. And I've got these stores in Arkansas. And he said, this is what he said. And don't think of him as a business owner. Think of him as the guy that provides jobs. Okay? This is a guy that provides some minimum wage jobs and some that aren't minimum wage. Okay? Because you can start there at minimum wage, I'm sure. I don't know exactly, but I would assume you start there at minimum wage, you move yourself up, right?
Right.
This is what he told me point blank, and I told the governor this. I called the governor and told him. I said, he told me point blank, if this minimum wage passes, I will not open any more stores in Arkansas.
There you go. You
So,
can't afford it.
Jobs lost.
Jobs lost.
Okay? So let me tell you another one. So it just happens to be another chicken guy. Northwest Arkansas. He has a ton of these franchise restaurants, different brand. He said, point blank, he said, this is going to cost our company $1 million more immediately, and it's going to influence where we do business.
There you go. I know.
So
it'll be detrimental to the state, I'm afraid.
Yeah, just make no mistake about it. I'm for everybody making more money.
But you have to start somewhere and work your way
up.
In
my world, the jobs that I want to recruit are maximum wage jobs, not minimum wage. Minimum wage jobs in the ideal situation should be for folks who are either part-time, like in the summer, whatever, or entry level, straight out of college, straight out of school.
That's your 35, 40K.
Well, the ideal would be minimum wage and not for long.
There you go. Yeah.
And you start going up, right?
Minimum wage is not a career wage.
No, it's not a career wage. It's not supposed to be a career wage.
Yeah.
And but I can tell you, and these companies that say we're raising our starting wage, our minimum wage, great. What that means is they've looked at their budget, and they don't have to lay anybody off to do it, and that's great. Yeah. And there's some that have done that. That's fabulous. But there are some companies that operate right on margin. And a little tick up, and they're going to have to lose. They're going to have to let people go. So I'm not against people earning more money. I'm against people losing their jobs. That's the problem.
1 more minute. Final thoughts. We're visiting with Lieutenant Governor, the Honorable Tim Griffin. Sir, final thoughts.
Well, just thankful for the people of Arkansas for re-electing me. I'm going to keep doing what I've been doing. Every day what I do is focus on how do we make Arkansas more competitive so we can attract more jobs that can be careers, right? Long-term jobs are even better. Mm-hmm. I'm happy for every job we get, but careers are even better, right? Because they provide stability to families. And so we need to compete for them. We got to compete for workers. I tell people, you cannot force jobs to come here. You cannot force workers to come here. You have to attract them by being better than the other states and the other countries. And that's what I work on every day, whether it be a better tax code, a better functioning government, better workforce training, better quality of life, whatever, roads, highways, infrastructure, whatever it is, we got to be better. And we've made a lot of progress, but we got more to do, and I'm working on it every day.
Lieutenant Governor Tim Griffin, thank you for being here. Proud to call you friend, and look forward to 4 more years. We'll be right back after this.
It's that time of year again. Time to take a hard look at your Medicare health plan. If you're looking for a new plan or looking to renew your existing plan, now's the time to renew all your options. At Bacco Insurance, we'll sit down with you and show you all the new choices and options, including $0 premium plans with low copays and dental, vision, and hearing benefits. Let us help take the confusion out of selecting a plan and find one catered to your needs. Contact Bacco Insurance today, located at 351 East 9th Street, Suite B in Mountain Home. Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn & Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn & Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area.
Hello, I'm Charles Ferguson. Here at Mountain View Chevrolet, we still do business the old-fashioned way with honesty and integrity. And we have a good inventory of new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs from large to small. Our service department has all GM certified technicians, and our friendly salespeople are ready and eager to fit a car truck to your needs in a price range you can afford. We also have a lot full of pre-owned cars and trucks, program and new car trade-ins to choose from. So come see us at Mountain View Chevrolet.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
Our old burger was only 7 ounces, but now it's 8 with brioche bun and pickles. Comes with its own steak knife, it's really that big. Your best competition is always yourself. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. We're focused on one thing, burgers, ribs, fajitas. Just that one thing, burgers, ribs, and fajitas. We're reeling in our menu because it got out of hand. We had a moment of self-actualization. Chili's is back, baby.